Downrange Stat Attack Sports here with Big Mo. How's everybody doing today? Well, they got the Puppy 3 out on Underdog, so let's go ahead and do one. I already did one, but let me go ahead and get this one for you guys. Let's get in. Last one went okay. I kind of got stranded on the quarterbacks because they started taking them early, guys. So I ended up getting, I believe I got Bryce Young and I got Cam Ward, yeah. But my receivers and my running backs were slammed. They slammed them. I slammed them on those. They're great. So that's how it goes sometimes. And then I had Tucker Kraft for tight end and Chig Okonkwo, Okonkon, whatever, from Tennessee. I had him matched up with Cam Ward, so that's cool. All right, today I got the second pick on this one, guys. So, it's either going to be Jamar Chase or it's going to be Bijan Robinson. So that makes it kind of easy. I don't have to try and figure out, okay, am I going to get a Gibbs? I'm going to get a CMC. I'm going to get a Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb. This makes it kind of easy right here, guys. So I love it. It's all good. And let me see. We got about 30 seconds. So let's talk strategies here. So far I've been doing more of a balance, but I go by who's best for my team, not who's best on there at all. I got to build a team. When I build a team, guys, I want to build it to last through the playoffs. So a lot of times what I do is I look at matchups, and that's how I like to do it. I like to do a lot of Carolina late because you can get a lot of these Carolina guys late, guys. So I like to do Carolina late. Here we go. We're starting. I'll get back to that. Don't worry about it. See this guy? He's 22nd. He's already halfway in. He can't decide whether Robinson or Chase, I guess. Or he's not on. And he's going to time out with Chase. So if you get on these drafts and you're not on, it's kind of annoying, really. It's kind of real annoying. I'm going to get Robinson. I'm not going to make them wait like he made me wait. There you go. I got Bijan Robinson, guys. It's going to be kind of hard to get a stack for Atlanta because the only two stacks I really want would be Penix with Robinson and Drake London, and realistically, that ain't going to happen. London will not make it back to me. So the next pick is who I'm going to try to stack with, unless I get Chase Brown. And I would love to get Chase Brown on the next pick, guys. Well, let's see who's over here with me today, guys. We got DJ Cabin, or Caban, of course, me, G Benz, Wrecker, Hodgeness, whatever. E-Dub. Okay, E-Dub. Taterade. Mikey Rules. Panther with a bunch of numbers. I guess that's supposed to be Agent 89. And then we got Sprinter and JHFC. Okay. So far, everything went as planned. CeeDee Lamb went number 3, guys. Let's see. Then went Barkley, Jefferson, Gibbs, CMC, St. Brown, Collins, Neighbor, Henry. Now let's see what this guy does at the turn right here. These are usually interesting. He's going to probably get A-Chain, or he's going to go to he's going to get Genty, maybe A-Chain. He's going to double tap the running back maybe. That would be smart to do. Yep, he sure did. What did I tell you? He did what I've been on so many of these drafts. I know how a lot of these people go. It don't have to be the same person, but the same way of drafting. Everybody has in their head, they go by the ADP. Some of them just go by the ADP period. I don't. I watch a lot of these content guys, and I talk to them on the internet all the time. I get in there, I leave messages. They're cool guys. I don't think any of them know that I do this because I have 3 different names. On here, I have, let me see. On this one, I believe I got Micah619. Yeah, I got Micah619 on here, guys. On DraftKings, I got Micah573. And usually those are 573 is out of Missouri when I was stationed out there. And then 619 is where I'm from in San Diego. And then on the drafters.com, I got my Stat Attack Sports, guys. So that's the only one. It's because I had these guys so long, and I just started Stat Attack Sports, and they won't let me change the names on Underdog or DraftKings. So that's why I have my own names on there still. But it's me, so we'll see. Let's see what's it's looking like so far, guys. Let's see exactly what it's looking like. I might be able to get Chase Brown. That's the one that I want right there. Chase Brown. Then I'll go Bucky. Then I'll go Josh. Those are teams that I would like to stack. And that's the reason why I'm going. See, Chase Brown already gone, so I'm not going to be able to stack them. Actually, Chase Brown's the only one I usually get on Cincinnati. Unless I get that first pick and I get Chase. I'm not a big T. Higgins fan, guys. And then Burrow, I really don't get that much, even though I do like him. Okay, there goes Taylor. Now it's on me. I'm going to go Bucky Irvin. There you go. Now I'm going to try to stack Tampa Bay. And let me see. Hopefully Josh Jacobs makes it to me, but I doubt it. He might go even T. Higgins and McBride. And that's what I'm hoping he does, guys. Let's see. Let's see what he does right here. This is what DJ Cabin goes. There goes McBride. I called it. And he'll probably go on T. Higgins right here. Because he's going to try to stack Cincinnati, which would be smart. See? T. Higgins. Can I call it or work, guys? I've done too many of these. Oops, someone trying to call me. I forgot to turn off my phone. I am going to go after Jacobs because now I'm going to try to stack Green Bay. See, I start off with a 3 because this is good old underdog and it's half PPR. So I'm good to go right here, guys. It's a good way to start your draft. Trust me. There's a lot of wide receivers out there that I'm going to aim at. So I'm not really too worried. All right. As you can see how it went after the guy on the turn, he went A-Chain, then it went Drake London, Puka Nacua, Brian Thomas Jr., A.J. Brown, Bowers. I'm not a big Bowers fan this year, guys. I'm just not. I mean, I think he's a great player. Don't get me wrong. I just choose not to go after him. I think he's got to share with Myers, Besh, Thornton, Genty. Now, Genty had 3 carries for -1 yards yesterday. Now, you can't really read into that too much, guys. And that could be they don't want to show too much. And I really don't think that's nothing, to be honest. He had, I think he did have a pretty good game on one of them. See, I was thinking about actually going Hampton, guys. But with Jacobs, I can stack Green Bay team. I am going to try to get Reed or Golden. Matthew Golden, I usually call him Golden Jet or Golden Knight. It matters. On that movie CIA, I mentioned this before on other videos. My friend Dr. Seuss likes to call him Golden Jet. Me, I call him Golden Knight because I'm an Army vet, 31 years. So I'm more of a Army guy, so I like that Golden Knight. And then also I'm going to try to get Tucker Kraft and I'm going to try to get Love. I think they have a pretty good playoff schedule too, if I remember right. I'm also going to try to get Carolina. I was mentioning that earlier. Try to get some of these Carolina players. So look at that. He went Kittle and then he went back to Williams. So he don't have no receivers yet either at the turn. So that makes me feel a little bit better. Number 11, he's going straight after nothing but receivers because he got Henry as his anchor. And he went Drake London, Mike Evans, Scary Terry, which is good, guys. Nothing wrong with that. Even though his Mike Evans takes away from my Irvin, I'm going to go after Igbuka and then McMillan also. I'm not really. I like Chris Godwin, but he's injured too much for me. So look at all these runs on quarterbacks now. Top 4 are already gone, pretty much. Well, they say that Daniels is a top 3, top 4. But in my book, he's at number 7. I did a video the other day, and that's exactly where I have him, is at number 7, guys. And that's because of Scary Terry McLaurin. He's really, I don't know what's going on with him. There's a lot of stuff in their camp I think they got to fix. And I think he's going to have a fallback year just like C.J. Stroud had, even though they had different circumstances. All right, Cook just went right before me. Now it allows me to get, I like DJ Moore, guys. So he's going to be my anchor. Yep, he's going to be my anchor. Beautiful anchor to have. All right. Well, I do like Walker. I have a lot of Walker guys. Hubbard, Ridley. These are just some of the guys I'm queuing. We'll see what this guy does at the 1. He went Burrow, which I expected, and then he went Rice. Should I go receiver or should I go Walker? Receiver, Walker. Receiver, Walker. I'm going to go after Walker, guys. And the reason why I did that now, look, I really don't have to worry about no running backs, and I can just hammer out. I have 4 bell cows. 4 bell cow running backs. A lot of people don't like this strategy, but I've been noticing I've been having my best teams when I do this strategy right here, guys. So I got my anchor, DJ Moore, for wide receiver. I know a lot of people don't agree with it, but that's okay. It's my draft. I win money just like these other guys do. I haven't won the millions yet, and people might say, well, that's the reason why you haven't won your millions. No, that's not the reason why. It's just because the simple fact is I'm new at best ball. This is only my second year. Last year I did pretty good for first time. I mean, I had a lot of teams advance to the second round and a couple advance to the third. And then, like I said, I made some money off this last year, so hopefully I do better this year. And I figured out that scheduling, I didn't really pay attention to the scheduling on best ball last year. This year, it's that 15th, 16th, 17th week. And guess what? I love the 17th week with Walker and Robinson. That's why I went with Walker, guys. Just so you guys know, that's why I went with Walker. And that way I know on that Monday night game on week 17, let's say if I'm in the money right there, guys, bam, I got both running backs. And hopefully they both go off. So that's the reason why you got to look at things like that. Some of these guys don't. Some of them do. So some of these guys understand exactly what I'm doing. And they're like, oh, yeah, you nailed the running backs, but you got no receivers. You know what? Receivers come up all the time. Like last year, I got Brian Thomas Jr. and I got Jalen McMillan. I got them both very, very late. They were both rookies. Very, very late last year. And both of them smashed. McMillan had 8 touchdowns for a guy who wasn't even a starting receiver, guys. So you got to look at things like that. Now, after I took Walker, Travis Hunter went, Sutton, Zay Flowers, Henderson. Henderson's someone I like too, guys. So if you guys get a chance to get Henderson, get him. He didn't fall to me where I wanted to. So, and plus, like I said, I wanted Walker because I have Robinson. I want to nail that Monday night game on week 17, guys. And then after Henderson went Devontae Smith, then Chuba Hubbard. I like Hubbard. I was going to get Hubbard if Walker was gone. Then I could have tried to come back and get some of the other Carolina players, even though I know I would not have got T-Mac. But because T-Mac went before me. But it's all good, guys. And like I said, after Hubbard, Deebo Samuel, DK Metcalf, Ridley's the one I wanted. And you saw he was in my queue. Tricky Ricky's another guy I have a high percentage of. I like how he went Tricky Ricky. He has Kittle, I believe, up here too, and Purdy. So that's pretty nice. He's got a nice little stack. He got a nice little stack right there in the 12th. He's going to be a dangerous team. Ibuka already went. That kills me, guys. You know, I kind of wanted that. So let's see who am I going to go after next, guys. I'm going to make sure I get my stack going. So I know a lot of people, yeah. I'm going to get Reed first. I believe Reed's going to have an excellent bounce back year. And then, let's see. Instead of Golden Knight, I might actually go after Olave. If Olave stops getting his, let me see. We'll decide what we're going to do. Because it matters what DJ Caban does, or Cabin. I don't know if it's going to be pronounced Caban or Cabin. Who knows? Unless I hear him say it. I'm not an English teacher, so. All right, he did go Golden. That made it easy. I'm actually going to go. I'm going to go Downs. I trust his quarterbacks more than I do with Olave's quarterbacks. I like Downs. And with Downs, I can pretty much go after Tyler Warren later on tight end. And maybe go after Richardson, even though he just got injured in his preseason game. But that's a pinky. It's not that big of a deal, I don't think. And he still has Jones right there. So I like it. All right, coming all the way back. we're gonna go after. Let's see, I might even go after Mason and just kill the running back position. That'd be awesome. And I'll probably go after Mooney. That way I can start a stack, and then I can go after. Yeah, and then I can go after Penix. I think he's gonna have a good year too. Since I didn't get none of the two guys I wanted for wide receiver on Tampa Bay, but I do got Bucky, so I still might go Baker Mayfield. And that way I can try to get McMillan later. And then I'll have three of them. They have a very easy schedule, guys. And that's what I like to do. I like to get these guys with very easy schedules in the playoffs. And they're still a good team. They're going to be a high-scoring team. And that's another thing I try to do. Try to get these high-scoring teams. So, there we go. All right. Like I said, I got DJ Moore, so I might even go after Caleb. Then I also go after, let's see, Loveland. Come on, click it over, guys. All right, guys, let's see what we're looking at. I got 4 running backs, 3 wide receivers. And I do this a lot. A lot of people are like, oh, you're getting nothing, man. Your team's sucking. No, it's not sucking. It's going to dominate. There we go. Let's see. Trying to go down here a little bit more. See what else is there. I want to get a couple of these guys queued. Doesn't mean that they're actually in the order. I can change orders by moving these guys up and down. These are just people I do want to target. All right, for right now, that should be good. I don't want to target too much at one time. Now I'm 5 picks away, guys. Let's go ahead and look and see what they were doing while we're looking at things. That is what you got to do also. You really do. I mean, all right. After I picked my guy, then went Olave, Jennings, Addison, Monty, Shakir, who's injured right now, guys. Judy, Laporta, Mixon, who's in a walking boot. Jones. I'm not a big Jones fan. I'd rather have Jordan Mason. All right, it's on me, guys. Who do I want? I will get Mooney, so I'm starting a stack right there. Nice. All right, I started my stack. Now, interesting. Which way should I go? All right. So I got 4 and 4 now, guys, with the running backs and the wide receivers. So I got a lot of different ways I can go on this. Well, you know, since he went J.K. Dobbins, he's going to probably go after another running back, which don't bother me. Which running back he'll go after? Nope, yeah, he went after Drake May. So I will get Baker Mayfield. So I get one of my quarterbacks. Nice. I have Baker in my top 10 guys. I believe I'm in my 5 or 6, somewhere around there. Maybe even my top 5. I don't know. I got to look at the video again. I don't always have them memorized. So, all right, let's go. Yeah, I know my way of doing the drafts and talking about the drafts are a lot different than these other guys. I've seen a lot of these other guys I get on. I like listening to Flock Fantasy, or is it Fantasy Flock? I know his name is Mason. Shout out to him. He always has good content. I like talking to him. I go and send him messages. He always answers me back. He's a good guy. Also, Fantasy Garage, which is Candyman. He's a good guy. I talked to him a couple times, and he always gets back with me. And there's other guys in there. There's so many of them I go talking to, and I like these guys. These guys are nice. They're pretty cool, at least on camera and talking to me. It's not a big issue, but so Mooney, Mayfield. All right. Now I got some options over here on quarterback, so that's kind of good for me, guys. I see Warren already went. Too bad. There goes one of my tight ends I want. He had like 2 or 3 on receptions yesterday, and I believe he had like 42 yards or 47 yards. I don't have the stats in front of me. I know it didn't look too bad. In limited play, so that's good. So he might be exactly what they need over there in tight end. I would have hoped to actually have gotten him. But I know if I didn't go Mayfield, Mayfield would not have made it back to me. There goes Kelsey. So the guy that has Mahomes won't get Kelsey. Which Kelsey, I mean, he'll be a great player again if he just gets his head back in the game and stop thinking about Taylor Swift. He needs to stop tapping that. She's been bad juju for him, man. And the guy Ayuk, injury-prone guy. Well, I see Shaheed went to the guy in the 11th spot, so that kind of sucks because I like Shaheed. The guy can explode anytime. He's more one of my guys I like, not for as a constant starter, but he has those spike weeks, and those spike weeks I love. I see Murray went over here to the guy in the 10th position. Now, let me tell you something about Murray. I went to the Cardinals training camp. The guy looking better. I saw him paying attention to the coaches. I saw him talking a lot on the sideline with Harrison, so hopefully he gets more of a connection with Harrison. He had Harrison and McBride there, and this guy's he looks a lot more in shape than he was last year. I'm telling you, I was like, wow, this guy looks like he's really in shape, like he's serious this year, and that's what he needs to do. I mean, if he can get off the video games and play more on the good old field, study that playbook a little bit more. Now he said I saw him actually talking to reporters, and he stated that he's been hitting the playbook harder than before, so that's good. Kraft just went right before me. That pisses me off, guys. So, unfortunately, what I'm going to have to do, and then Loveland just went right. So, all my tight ends that I wanted are gone. So, this kind of really screws me. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take the chance on Caleb Williams, guys. I am going to take the chance on him because I think he can be something special. I think Ben Johnson's going to get him going in the right direction. I know there's a lot of people, is he a bust or he just sucks or what's going on? Who knows? But I am going to actually go this time with Jordan Love also. Because I think Jordan Love is going to have a great comeback year, guys. So I know him and Caleb have the same bye week, but that's all. I need Baker. Baker can handle week 5. That's not a problem. And then I got both of those guys for week 9. So I'm good to go right there. I got stacks now. I got Tampa Bay mini stack on Tampa Bay, or 2. I consider it stacking still. And I got DJ Moore with good old Caleb and Josh Jacobs. And I have him with Jordan Love. I can always, later on in the day, and plus I also got Jaden Reed. Later on in the day, I'll be able to get some more of these guys. And just to let you know, I mean, just because they got all my tight ends doesn't mean I'm not going to get a good tight end. There's people down there I still like. So, like I might still Jake Ferguson from the guy who has Dak if he comes back to me. And then Kyle Pitts. So I might even go 4 quarterbacks, guys. I really might. I might get Penix and Pitts. Pitts just went, so I ain't getting Pitts. So actually, I don't need Penix. Ferguson. Let's see. Who else do I want to get next? I like Bryce Young. I'll try to get Strange when he comes down. I can always cuff Robinson. And even though I really don't like cuffing my guys, I believe it's bad juju. That's just me though. Kind of superstitious. All right. Now I might get Richardson just as a last pick if he actually makes it there, which I don't think he will. So we'll see how that goes. Pat Bryant, let's see if he is everything that Coach Payton says he is, but I don't know. Besh, the same thing. I'm looking at Flyers right now, guys. Who's my Flyers? I got 2 picks before me, huh? I might just go back-to-back tight ends and not worry about tight ends anymore. Yeah, I'm going to try to go Brenton Strange and Jake Ferguson. Yeah, I guess I ain't going Ferguson, but I will go Brenton Strange. I think he's going to be good. He was good last year, I believe, too. All right. I got to see how far down these guys are. All right. I do believe I'm gonna go ahead and get Tillman. Yep, there we go. I got Tillman. I think Tillman's another guy who has spike weeks. So, yeah, I like my receiving core. I like my running back room. Everything's looking good so far, guys. I look like a championship team. I'm always going to say that about my teams. I mean, look at my quarterbacks. Look at my running backs. Even look at my receivers. I got DJ Moore, Reed, Downs, Mooney, Tillman. Then I have Strange. And I'm not that big on, if I don't get one of the top 3 tight ends, I don't worry about the tight end. I don't try to go in those middle rounds as much as other people do for tight ends. Like I went for Strange because I believe Strange is going to be doing good. And then this thing keeps on going crazy, guys. This guy's going a little bit quicker than I normally used to. All right, let's see how some of these other teams are doing. After I went Tillman, went Goddard, then Penix went, Dobbs. Too bad. I was going to try to get Dobbs late. I was going to try to get him in the 15th round. I thought he might have actually, you never know. Sometimes he goes 14, 15. So let's see. Tua went, Algier, so I can't cuff my guy. Johnston, Williams. Williams is a nice pick that late, I think, in the 13th round. McMillan went, so I should have went McMillan instead of Tillman. Is what I should have done, but I didn't think he was going to go, to be honest. Because I normally do get him in about, 13th, 14th round. So that was just, everybody makes mistakes on their draft. A little hiccup here and there. It's all good. I'm not really that worried or stressed out about it because I still have Mayfield and I have Bucky. I just don't have any of his receivers, which kind of sucks. But that's okay. I got the receivers for these 2 guys, so. And we're looking at, right now, 5 more picks left. Okay, I'm up next. I really don't know. Oh, man. You know what? I'm going to take a little chance over here with Thornton. There's been a lot of talk out of camp about Thornton. So I'm going to take a little flyer on him. And sometimes I like to do that. I like to take a little flyer. Even though I had Pat Bryant and Jack Bech up there, I'm going to take a little flyer on Thornton. Never know. Let's see if any of that news coming out of camp is hype or is it legit, And right here, I'm going to give me my other. Well, maybe it might last if I let him go, but. I don't know. Let's see what he does. He went Sanders. So this is the 170th pick. See, I don't think he would come back to me. I don't think any of these guys would come back to me. So I'm going to get. I am going to get Cade Otton for the simple fact is I have his quarterback. Oh my gosh, it timed out on me and gave me Bryant, guys. Sometimes I hate about this 20-second clock. When you're trying to make decisions and I'm over here talking too much sometimes. And that's exactly what happens. And it happens a lot, unfortunately, because these 20-second clocks are suck. I don't like the 20-second clock. It's cool that the draft goes by quick and you can do a lot more. But what sucks is that happens a lot. So... yeah, unfortunately. I had Bryant in my queue, so that's all good. So I'm not really that worried about it. It's not that big of a deal. I'm hoping my tight ends, one of the 3 tight ends I have queued, makes it back. And there's one Ward. I like Ward. I think he's going to be a good rookie this year. I think he's going to be doing good. So, see Bryce Young already went, and then a couple of the. Yeah, Thielen and Leggett already went. And then week 17, I like those 3 in a row right there went. So the guy that got Young would probably be like, damn, I couldn't even get any of those guys. But let's see if he has T-Mac. He does have T-Mac, so he's good to go. Now what he should do is try to get Dowdle. Yeah, he did get Dowdle. Okay, yeah. No, that's good then. So he's stacking Carolina. Smart thing to do. They got a great playoff schedule. Yep. Does he have Chuba? Let me check if he has Chuba. I don't think he has Chuba though. Yeah, he doesn't have Chuba. But the guy, look at this, man. Neighbors, Nakua, Wilson, T-Mac, DK Metcalf. Excellent receiving core guy. Way to go, Agent 89, for your receiving core. But I think your running back crew looks like shit, except for Mason. Connor, if he stays healthy, he's always reliable. All right. Let's see what else comes down the lane, huh? A lot of buzz going on about him in camp, so no wonder why he went there. Let's see. This is where I get down to the nitty gritty. We're in the 15th. No, we're in the 16th. My bad. We're in the 16th round. So I got 3 picks left. And with my 3 picks, I have 7 wide receivers, 4 running backs, 1 tight end. So I'm not really like running back wise. I already know who I want for running back. And I am going to. All right. I'm going to get Chig. Actually, no, I'm going to go ahead and get Otten. Since I have his quarterback. All right. They got different. That's fine. And that's all I'm going to get. I usually only get 2 tight ends. So I'll go ahead and take Chig off. And then a wide receiver is not going to be Besh. I can tell you that right now. All right. I'm going to get Monty guy since I've been hearing good things about him in camp. Now I got a nice little, look at that. I got running back, wide receiver, and quarterback for Chicago. And I got tight end, running back, and quarterback for Tampa Bay. And then I got everything for Green Bay except for Tucker Kraft at tight end. So I got 3 stacks. I like that. Now let's go see how the rest of them are doing. What went around me. See, Jatavian Sanders, I like him. I'm sure one of these guys in the back end would have wished to have him. You got Tajay Spears. Shipley went after me, then Geno Smith. It's pretty late for Geno Smith. In the 17th round, that's a real good catch in the 17th round. Gesicki, Darnold. All right. So far, everything's looking. Jalen Royals. I like that in the 17th round. I'd rather have him in the 18th round, but in the 17th or 18th, yeah, Jalen Royals. He might be a starter. You never know, guys. You never know. Rice out. Then you got Worthy and then Royals on the outside. I mean, I think Royals is better than Hollywood Brown. All right. Let's see. How is everything going right here? Well, Wilson. Actually, I went to the camp, and to be honest, I saw 2 wide receivers looking better than Wilson, guys. Yep. Jones looking better than him, and so was Cowan. Cowan's actually a University of Arizona wide receiver. He played with T-Mac a couple years back. I remember watching a game when University of Arizona went over to USC, and Cowan and T-Mac were going off. Of course, that was when USC's defense was real horrible too. So now we're looking like Hunt went over here in the 17th, and then Adonis Mitchell. Okay, I actually had him last year quite a bit too. And he just didn't, yeah, he just didn't look too. Hey, Ollie Gordon. They're saying that Ollie Gordon is actually pretty good, and he's going to get those goal line carries in Miami. So we'll see how that goes. Dotson, all right, number 3 receiver for probably one of the top 3 offenses. There went Besh. Besh went in the 18th round. Now that guy must be happy to be getting Besh in the 18th round. I know I would be if I was him. It's a nice little pick. And he also got Royals, so I like his last two picks over here for Taterade. Turpin, Wallerts. Is he even on the field yet? Is he off the injured list already? All right, now it's my turn. What do I have? What do I want to go? Do I want to go running back? Nah. What wide receivers are out there? There we go. I'm going to go Wicks. So I can go ahead and have another. Oh, but then again, it gave me Giddens because he timed out on me again. This is the one thing about these 20-second clocks that really pisses me off. Gave me Giddens. So, yeah. I say we go get another one. Let's go over my team, guys. At quarterback, we got Baker Mayfield, Caleb Williams, Jordan Love. I believe it's an A in the quarterback field, guys. I got two of my guys in my top 10. So that's what I like to do, trying to get two in my top 10. Caleb Williams, I probably have around like 12 or 13, maybe 15 at the latest. I didn't do no top 15 or top 20. So I don't really know where I would have them yet. But I have Jordan Love and I do have Baker Mayfield in my top 10. Okay, my running backs are going to be coming out on Monday, guys. I'm going to be coming up with my top 10. And I guarantee you Robinson's going to be in there. Irvin's going to be in there. Walker's going to be in there. And Jacobs. I believe all four of those guys are going to be in my top 10. So I got four of my top 10 running backs on my team. So you know that's an A in my book. Now my wide receivers in the top 10, nope. Maybe DJ Moore might make it at 10. But other than that, I got a bunch of guys where I believe that they can do a lot of damage and hold my team up. I believe DJ Moore is going to be good. I believe Reed's going to have a comeback year. And I believe Downs is going to be good. Darnell Mooney, I think he'll be solid. Tillman, I think, is going to have the spike weeks. Thornton is my flyer. And then Bryant, he's another flyer. So, and then on my tight end, Strange and Otten. And I'll give that my C-, guys. And on my receivers, I say B-. So I still like my team. I think it's a very competitive team, guys. So let's go here back to the drafts. All right. I think that's going to be it, guys. I'm going to do another one, but I'm not going to have you with two of them in a row unless I'm doing it live, and this is not live. So I just did this one, and yeah, I'm going to let you guys go. You guys take care. Remember to subscribe, like, push the notification bell. And guys, you know what? Leave me some comments. If you want to join a draft with me, set up a time. Say, hey, when can I do a draft with you? And we'll get you on, man. Not a problem. You got one of these accounts, DraftKings, Drafters, and Underdog. Those are the three that I like to do. Well, those are the only three I do. So you guys want to go ahead and draft with me? Let me know. We'll set up a time. Not a problem. I'm retired. I got nothing better to do. I mean, I'm already hitting up. I might be very, very close. I'm going to have to count it up. See, I'm at 400 yet. I will be posting my 400. I will be taping that one too. Okay, guys? You guys take care. Stat Attack out.